He's now ready because the knife round is beginning. Hold on to your socks. Alrighty. Some interesting people on both these teams here. Saki is muted from Discord, I think permanently.
Is he? Oh, he's
well,
looks
like
fine for me.
not like server muted, but I'm talking like he can't talk in text chat. You know, like he's that muted.
Oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, similar to how Garda is. Yeah.
Yeah, red name because dud.
Yeah. So looks like pretty of a stalemate at the moment from the CT and the T side.
Yeah, they're all on.
T side have chosen to go for an Anakin Skywalker versus Obi-Wan Kenobi high ground situation. Like Bashful has dropped down though. Interesting.
Second.
Hap has dropped down now too. So it's 2 T's down, 3 T's up.
All taking place on second mid too. Nothing really happening right now. Saki's going to come on from behind, I think. No, well, the team is, but it seems like they're still all fucking around. I don't know what's going on here.
40 seconds. There's been no deaths. There has been 4 damage, though, taken by the CT side. This could be devastating. Slicer comes in, gets one. Bashful takes out another. Zithic with a second. Zithic with 2 kills by himself. Slicer with a second. Slicer and Zithic cleaning up the enemy team. Interesting.
And they are going to stay. Good choice. Now,
I think
Inferno,
a good choice on this map, definitely.
yes, Inferno is one of those maps which I will say is definitely CT sided. So good decision staying on that team, but doesn't mean that even if it's CT sided, CT team still needs to be good. And I think all these players, I think they don't really differ in play styles, and I think just in general, I think both teams will perform pretty well here. So let's have a go now. It seems like the team
Good. Is interesting. So looks like T side opting for majority of armor. Only one CT's picked up armor so far on this round though.
Yes.
Looks like C3 Peckers opted for Deagle, Raspberry with the Julies, and Zaki with the P250.
They're all coming through apps here as well, so they're going through to A instead of going for a classic banana rush. Fire has started though. Slicer.
They're pushing in now.
Oh, look at them goes.
Look as though CT side is crumbling majorly.
But Saki
does pick up one.
Yeah, look at the Molesto.
No. Zithic is taken out in return though.
Well, Bashful's taken down Saki to 14 now. Be interesting to see.
This doesn't look good for the CT side. C3 does get one though. Both CTs are taken out.
Still not enough. T-team.
Though, strange buy for the CT side. I'm really surprised they opted for picking up nades and decoys over armor, which was very much surprising, I think.
Yeah, it's a little weird,
though,
but
T side is going for an incredible 4 AK buy on round 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. Well, except for Molesto, he's gone UMP 45, but the team,
Yeah.
the CT, sorry, are all pistols. Let's see if it makes any difference.
This could be bad for the T side if they do get a few people killed. Looks like the CTs are setting up well for Banana. Boost coming in from Hap doesn't get anyone. It looks like the CT Zithic is behind them. This could be devastating if no one checks their corners. No one's checked the corner so far. Zithic gets 1, Zithic gets 2.
That's
incredible trade for the CT side with the advantage now. Can Peanut clutch this out for his team? He's got 2 more to take down. He hears them both Banana.
He's coming from behind here. Can you get Peanut?
The CT, though, Slicer has picked up 2 AKs now for the CT side. This is... Oh, my goodness. CTs have somehow taken it from a completely full eco to a round 2 or round 3 now, double AK.
And the T team will now have to eco themselves. They have barely any money. However, we are seeing that Livebait has opted in to get a Kelvar and armor and helmet. But he's the only one on the team that has any. Yeah, only one with armor on the team. Everyone else is unprotected. So Livebait, I'm going to guess, is the push. No?
Seems strange that he's opted for the helmet and armor.
It is.
Doesn't seem right, yes. Seems weird that his whole team is saving and he's chosen that.
But it also, like
T side.
Lightbait isn't even, like, in front. Never mind. Bashful's able to get Slicer, maybe? No, Slicer's for 51. Oh, was that a TK? I think that was a bit of team damage.
Ooh, possibly.
Lightbait comes
looks like Lightbait is pushing up with the triple Glock Deagle? No. Zaki gets 2. The Zaki gets team killed by Slicer. They're trying to deny their own team money.
I guess.
Looks like C3 does pick up 1. CT says clear house once again, though they choose C3 pack doesn't go for the team's AWP, interestingly enough.
Let's just
That
make-
could be costly.
Let's make special mention though of Saki's really good performance with the AWP. 2 no scope kills in, I would say, pretty quick succession as well. Yeah, major kudos to you, Saki, for that. That was really good to see that. But again, T-Team ecoing yet again. And Molesto this time has both armor and helmet. No one else does.
Though these Molotovs and nades could be deadly for the T side. No, Bashal gets taken out. C3 in a precarious position. Low HP gets taken out fully. So T's have relatively good control. CTs have moved out of the B side, surprisingly enough. They're sitting around CT.
One is coming up, though.
Zivik sort of just lets them walk into the side.
He is, but he's not far from behind, though. Slash Stebly get
This
peanut.
slicer does get one. Oh, Zivik with a good ankle and banana sight. Pushing, gets one.
Oh!
Hap
That
with a
collateral!
double, incredible. 2v1 for Hap,
He
though
gets
he is
Zivik.
injured. Zivik peeks wide, doesn't get him.
Oh, not able to get
Though
Raspberry.
Raspberry does pick it up.
Yeah. Hey, really good
Raspberry
play,
a little bit
so...
confused where the bomb is.
Hap got a 4K that round, by the way. So,
Though it's like,
If he
Zivik is saying in all chat 500 ping though.
let's have a look at that. Is he actually on 500 ping? Well, Civic's on 113 at the
so.
moment, so he... Now, I believe Civic is... Wait, no, Civic is not in New Zealand. I'm pretty sure he has a cultural connection to land like you do, Kittens.
Could possibly be the elders doing too many smoke signals, disrupting the Wi-Fi.
Yes,
But you never know. Anything can happen in Australia.
they're going for banana here. CT team...
This didn't work out well for the last side, but,
No, but this
we'll see
time
how
they
they
have
go.
rifles. Last time they had
They
pistols,
do have,
remember?
yes, they have bought up this time. The
Taking
T
it
side is
down.
going for the boost on banana wall. Let's see if they attempt to smoke. It'd be interesting to see if they do try and smoke the CT side, considering CT's had a really good rotation there.
Oh, C3
Oh,
pick, easy
C3
getting
does
live
take
back
up
there.
one. And it looks like T's are just filtering. They're done with it. Oh, but Zaki with pushed up so close with the AWP does get taken out though.
Able to get Peanut, which still gives him a bit of a shock though. It is 4v3, so we'll have to see if this really changes anything here.
Just a reminder, guys, there's no need to spam chat with countless messages.
I need to get Twitch chat opens. Whoops. Ah, Raspberry able to take Bashful. Why was Bashful out with a knife? Even if he was able to get a stab on Raspberry, he would have done absolute jack shit.
I
T-Team...
don't think he knows you can't throw knives in Counter-Strike, though Raspberry does get taken out through the wall.
Civics able to damage Molesto for a little bit. Not really doing too much here. They're
It's
gonna plant
like
the bomb in the smoke.
Hap tried to smoke the bomb area but missed.
Well, still able to plant the bomb in the smoke though, but CT team are there. Molesto did have a
Zifik
gun
does
out.
get one. Oh, Molesto. It's 1v1 Molesto and C3 pack now. C3 pack in the smoke. Looks like C3 pack will get the angle though. Molesto has boosted up. Doesn't see him and Molesto takes down C3 pack.
Very good, Molesto.
I think Molesto very well performance so far. It's
Yeah, so
4
do
and
I.
4, which is decent for his team.
Very decent.
Looks like both Live Bait and Slicer currently not going well.
Sorry about the rattling and clanging. I was just getting my knife and fork. I do have a very big steak dinner in front of me. I'm just trying to multitask, doing three things at once, kittens. You know, it's a bit hard. A man like
Very
me
hard. Now,
need this protein.
we'll see how we go with Zifik now. I'm not sure how Zifik will be this tournament. Now, it may not be known to many players, but Zifik currently is diagnosed with spaghetti spina.
Yes.
And guys, it can be fatal. So please, if you do see Zifik on the server, give him your warm welcomes. Wish him luck with his spaghetti spine.
Yes. Make
Don't want to
him go
overcook himself too much. Yes.
Yes, you had to take admin medical leave, which is very serious because you have to play the servers 24/7.
Yes, you must do in your annual timesheet. And even with Zaki, you know, Zaki hasn't been on for however long. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a good look for a Domination Service staff member.
Not a good look, especially one
Yes,
that has
no.
been demoted. So
Yes.
yes.
They will see T side is looking towards the
Ah,
A side.
the one
They
D
are
from
pushing-
Slicer there
Oh,
gets Peanut on the head.
Slicer.
Can you get anything else though? Oh, they're gonna be pushing up from
Slicer
A
with
now.
the scout. There's like 2 CTs towards the apps area. Just interesting play, but it looks to no, both get taken out there.
Yes.
All 3 of them get taken out on A side, and B players looking confuddled.
Yeah. Where is the bomb? Oh, there it is. and no one's watching it, I think. So they're able to get it back and plant in time. The CTs aren't even around A, but they are now. Have to see what's going on.
Looks like Zithic is peeking around the corner with his spaghetti spine. We'll see how this goes. He does not have any utility. C3 Peck, though, 2 flashes and a nade could be costly for the T's, as they are very low.
Ooh, Hap here.
It looks like C3 Peck will be right. Oh, does get taken out.
Good job.
Zithic gets 1. Gets 2, gets taken out by Hap. Very even match, I'd have to say, so far. It looks like most time it's going to kills rather than bomb plants, which is interesting.
And it's 3-all at the moment as well. Now, remember, we haven't had an overtime yet. So, if this is a match, I think this match could potentially go into overtime. I think both teams are performing really well. There's not really any, I think what I was trying to say earlier is, like, in terms of elo for CSGO, I think both these teams are pretty much aligned, you know, in terms of skill.
I think very much so. Though, keep in mind Molesto, C3 Peck, ignore that, getting a double kill with the USP, triple headshots with the USP down Banana on an eco round.
Well, that's going to help him out next round as well. C3
What
Peck,
more can I say? So, boys, I'm sure you'll see that in memes and media. It looks like the T side is now opting for a save. Good idea. I don't think they'll recover this round. Peanut does get 1 slicer down.
Yeah, not much they can do here, really, is there? Peanut lagging a little bit too. Did you just see that? It's a bit of a rubber band from him.
Yes.
I think they're going to be camping that little apartment. CT team going to have to find him.
Molesto does get 1. They are turning it.
They're really only turning it from cheap shots, though, because that Peanut's first kill was a cheap shot from Mexico. Able to get C3 Peck though from mid.
Molesto does get another. Keep in mind, I think Peanut is thinking he has the bomb and going to A site, unless he's going around the world, possibly. Yeah, it looks like he's going around the world. That's really surprising. CT side have just chosen to not really hold the angles. They do get Molesto though. One of the most important kills for this match so far.
There we go. Civic's going to be coming up now to Peanut. Peanut has no idea.
Peanut doesn't get Zithic. Oh, so close.
Yeah, really close though. 4 HP left on Civic, and he's able to clutch that. Job well done. I do apologize for not speaking much. I have to admit, I kind of just got a bit of steak blood all over my my pants, so I'm a little bit fucking.
Nah, that's fine. Though I'd say 2 of the key plays in this game so far. C3 Peck is one of the most. I believe he's the most hours on the server, possibly. He is such a popular member of the community. Yes.
Yes, he does.
And he's also one of the most muted players in the community.
Well,
which could be a good or a bad thing, depending how you look at it. And then Hap, I believe, is to be a renowned Server 2 player, as their team title says.
Isn't he trusted?
I haven't looked at the trusted list recently. He may be. Looks T's are going to opt for a quick rush towards app side. They're making a lot of noise. This is obvious. They do get Zaki. Looks like Slicer is positioned well on the balcony though. Will Peanut and Hap push out and look to their right? They will not. Slicer takes down 1. Flash coming onto site. Slicer gets taken out. Raspberry gets 1 though. Raspberry in the pit looking pretty stuck in the area. C3 does have the angle. Does not. Oh, he does kill Bashal.
Spoke a little too soon there, kittens.
I didn't think he was going to look away. Bashful was looking at the right angle and he looked in the middle of nowhere.
T's are going to rotate to B.
Rotate to B. Probably
CTs
a
actually
good
have
play,
no
though I think...
Yeah, they got no clue.
I'd like to think C3 Peck has an idea of what's going on.
Well, B is full of taking, and that's what they're going to do. The CTs are on A site. They have no idea until this bomb is planted. However, C3 Peck is making a move. Raspberry is behind, however, but C3 Peck will catch up. He's not going to peek just yet, though, and that's probably a good
Peanut, even though it's around 7, he's spamming the wheelchair emojis in all chat. Very bold move from Peanut.
His AWP pointed towards Banana, so he's not looking down anywhere around B, really, aside from Banana. So he's going to come up now.
I think the T's would certainly think them coming from CT.
Potentially.
It looks like Hap is playing around the shadow area. Does get taken. Oh, both CTs taken out in a game changer.
4-all. Let's look at the scoreboard just really quickly for a quick second. C3 Peck leading his team with 11 kills, 1 assist, and 7 deaths, a 23 score, and Hap Hap on the S2 representatives, 12 kills, 1 assist, and 6 deaths. And we'll
It's
look
looking
quickly.
so far, it's very much a tale of two worlds between HapHap and C3 Pack.
It is. And the ADRs, well, Hap Hap leading on that one with 130 and C3 Pack on 110.
I'd have to see. I'd like to think CT's Zithig with a wide peak does get a bit of chip damage, but he's now stuck in the corner. All the CTs have bought MP9s. It looks like Zithig does get one. But gets taken out in the meantime.
Yes, the null spine collapsed right there, didn't he?
So
Zaki's on site.
Zaki is hiding.
Is he going to be able to
See
do
if this
anything?
little Jewish boy can peek out. Surprise him. He does peek out. He gets one. Going back for attack reload. Does get taken out though.
Not able to get live bait. Slicer. Wasn't able
Looks
to
like
get any sort of
CTs
thing
have
from Melissa.
very good control, but they're not planting. They're now planting the bomb with Peanut. They'll see Molesto in a precarious position at the moment in between the boxes behind him. Let's see if the CTs will check it. Surely they do. Yeah, looks like they will. Pre-firing even.
Did Molesto have an AWP with that as well?
He did have an AWP, yes.
What in the hell is
Oh,
he doing?
Peanut.
Oh, Slicer!
Clinching
And-
it for the CT side,
Wait.
making it 5-4.
Do they have time?
He has time with, yeah, easily.
Yeah, he's got time. 5-4. I mean, this is
Very
close.
Very even match so far. Incredibly even, I'd like to say.
Yeah, this is probably one of
It's
the...
like,
I think this is the first match where we've had a team, you know, it's neck and neck, you know. Usually we have big leads by now, but it is a fresh map. We haven't had Inferno yet. 3 Mirages, 2 Vertigos, and 1 Cache. So good to have another map. I was told that Cobblestone is in the rotation, so that does come up at all. That'd be really cool.
I'd very much like to see some Cobble. I think it's one of those undervalued maps that are extremely vertical and no one plays it, but I think it'd be a really good map to see because I'm not a big fan of Vertigo, to be honest. I think it's just a bit of a... Too many changes recently to make it a playable map, but looks like the T side will be pushing towards Banana now. Interestingly enough, they're going, yep, smoking the CT, though they're not flashing sight? No, they're not. Oh, missed the flash on sight, and a Molotov will stop their approach.
They're going to have to retreat here, and it looks like they are still hanging on to B, but I wouldn't be surprised if the team comms right now are saying they want to start looking at going to A.
I think, looks like Slicer and Zaki are... No, Zaki's staying, Slicer is rotating already. I think this is a bit of an early rotate, to be honest.
Yeah,
Looks like
the game-
C3 Pack will peek, sees nothing. This is not good for the CT side.
Oh,
Zaki gets one. Oh, C3 Pack locks onto head, gets the second. Hap and Livebait now stuck around Banana area.
And yeah, they're stuck in Banana, not really moving. They can go to A if they want to, but Raspberry is moving his way down now onto mid, and they're going to get caught at any moment now. They're
Looks
still
as though
waiting.
the pressure for the Server 2 representatives may be getting to them. You know, they were
Possibly.
only hope for Server 2 besides ISP, and it looks like, oh, they does get one Livebait. Hap should be taken out by C3 Pack, I hope. Does, oh, with the bomb drop in a good position as well for the CT side. Yeah, it looks like Slicer will be rotating now from A side. 10 seconds, does get him through the cross.
There was really nothing that Livebait could do in that situation. They spent too much time though in Banana. They should have rotated. I don't know why they were hanging on to it so dearly as they
Yeah,
did
they had the perfect time to rotate, and they just decided to
to stay.
stay, yeah.
And it seems like the T team are going to eco to some degree, but Molesto is buying up in utilities, 2 flashes, a molly, and a HE grenade, along with some armor.
It looks like CT side have just absolutely kitted out. It looks like they're putting a lot of, I'd say almost too much pressure on these nades at the moment.
What's Molesto
Looks
doing
like
with that?
4 of the CTs fully kitted out on nades. Couldn't be good for the economy if they do end up losing.
Oh, Slice is able to get Bashful right
Slicer
there.
does get one though.
That was amazing kill.
Looks like the Zithig's pushing quickly down mid, does get Hap. This is an incredible push for Zach. Oh, Zithig barely dinks Livebait though on 20 or 10 HP, sorry.
Yeah.
Looking very good for the CT side at the moment. They do have some utility on C3 Pack.
But they are going
Looks
to
like the
rotate.
T side. It's a long rotate to B side.
It may pay off for
Interesting.
him,
Are
though.
they...
It's going to pay off from...
So have given the bomb to Peanut.
Oh, maybe not.
It's a good idea.
C3 Peck already on the move, ready to rotate. He knows something's up.
I think it's a good idea also. This T side has just given the M4 back to Peanut, so Peanut with more HP. But he has no armor, interesting. This could be devastating. Oh, C3 pick does get one. And looks like, oh, that aim punch on the Peanut is devastating.
It's clear they're taking way too long to rotate to different sites. And by the time they do, a player like C3 Peck who knows the map well is going to begin rotating, you know?
And I think that's the thing with these T side at the moment. They make noise A, they get a few kills A, and then they just sit in the area. We saw with that banana round, especially with this round just then, they do get a few kills, and if they choose to rotate, they end up don't fully rotating to the other bomb site.
No, they need to start committing to rotating. It's getting a little annoying. The T team are around spawn at the moment. They're not doing a terrible amount, though. It seems like they might push up onto A. Have a look here. Lightbait about to enter the apartments while everyone else is hanging behind. I'm going to guess he is the leader at the moment. He's pushing
Also,
out
they are
into...
keeping bomb around second mid. I'm hoping this is an A pick, but CTs do have 3 around the A side, 1 on the mid side.
Hap is trying to fake out on B. He might get himself killed though doing it. Saki making a move here. He's going to catch 2 of them out potentially.
I'll tell you what, guys, it is looking like the Server 2 representatives are representing Server 2 being the weakest of the teams. They are getting picked off left, right, centre. Bashful does get an exit kill, though. And looks like they are planting on A site now. Strangely enough, who's that? C3 Peck is only now rotating from the B side.
Yeah, it did take him a lot of time. I don't know why. Bashful...
Certainly hope
Oh,
Zivic is waiting for his teammate here.
He moves out just before Civic
Oh,
comes through, but Civic
doesn't
take it out
see
anyway.
Bashful with the head peek.
No, he didn't. C3 Peck is the last CT alive. I don't know if he can make any dent on this at the moment. He's going to come through here. Peanut's waiting for him. Oh, not even looking at him. Took a little bit of time out to kill him. Doesn't know where the other one is. Is he going to get the fuse? Bashful!
No, Bashful kicks him up though, and he will survive the bomber and explode.
A bit late on that kill, don't you think? Like, he was defusing, he had about 3 seconds left, and I don't know. Hey, look, they at least got the kill before C3 could even defuse it, but it still took him a little bit of time. Bashful should stop checking his phone, maybe. Alrighty. Seems like the T's are going to go... I would say they're going to head to B, maybe, or they're going to wait.
Looks like the CT is going for somewhat of a half buy this round. Raspberry is buying up for mass with armor, but
going through first mid.
the other teammates are full saving. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. They are going to go for A.
I'd say what's also strange though, the CT, all CT Zaki does get picked off. Looks like Bash will be pushing through now. I'm a bit surprised actually. The CT side and the T side, it looks like the T's are just always going through apartments or banana. They're not using them for more of a mid route and more of a around the world route.
And
They're
they
simply just going directly through the bomb site. Looks like, yeah, T side looks to be winning. It looks like C3 Peck may get naded here for 9 points of health.
Just waiting for...
I'd like to see, if I was a CT, if I was Slicer, I wouldn't be pushing. He does have body armor. It's honestly not worth the death with the Deagle.
Slicer could have easily got Bashful there. I don't know why he was focusing on
Oh,
Lightbait
Bashful
instead.
taking a bit of team damage. Yeah, I think if I'm Slicer, I'm trying to get exit picks. He doesn't get taken out though.
My point was more that Slicer had eyes on Bashful, who was firing at one of the other CTs, and Slicer
Yeah, didn't
focus
peek
on
for the
that.
angle. He decided to hide.
He could have easily got Bashful if he just decided to go around the corner.
Strange opportunity. It looks like Bashful though. Bashful has really stepped up for his team as well as Mr. Molesto.
Yeah, 12 kills on
C3
Bashful.
Peck is still ahead though.
The 33 score.
If this round does, because this is a very close game at the moment, 6-7,
Yeah.
it could possibly be an overtime game, which is what we're looking for here, guys.
Overtime games are the best games. Some shit flashes, I think, from both teams there, but we'll have to see.
Yes, that was a teammate flash. Now it looks like they do have C3 Peck near the coffin area, peeking with the M4, does get 1 kill.
Well, not
CTs are
taking him
pushing.
down.
Oh no, it looks like, who's this? Zithic hiding in the back of the side, Mr. Bendy Spine. So it looks like the T side is
Finally
faking to
rotating
be
fast.
going
Here
to
we
A.
go.
Interesting.
And this might
Now
pay off for
Zaki
him.
should see they are flashing mid. Looks like Zithic is rotating now. Looks like what's Raspberry doing?
Slicer,
Looks like Raspberry is AFK in CT spawn.
Slicer now knows that they are on site. CT team are
Now,
slowly
oh,
rotating.
does see live bait. Zithic barely gets live bait, as well as Slicer getting one, but Peanut does get Slicer. I'd like to hope the T side can hold this bomb side. They do get one pick. Mr. Molesto's position, give it out. Mini pit though, does get two.
Specific though.
Oh, good flash coming out from Peanut. He does hear Molesto. Oh, bit of a flick from Zivik. Does get Molesto. Does he have time with this orb from Peanut? Oh, good position from Peanut. Does not get the kill. Oh, Zithic, so close. And it looks like the bomb will not explode.
Last round of the first half. Both teams doing extremely well here. 7-all on both fronts. And we'll just go back into the scoreboard
It's
really quickly.
extremely balanced at the moment so far, though. I'd love to see how the T side, when they swap over the next round to the CT side, will go.
Yeah, so would I.
I'm a bit surprised about the CT side giving this many rounds up, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, but again, I think this is just a reflection of both team skills, and I think they are equal when it comes to the plays at the moment. I don't know what these
Yeah,
fights
so
Oh, C3 able to get two in the
C3 pack
apartment.
getting two. Slicer getting one, though. Like Molesto does get taken out. Was it through the smoke? Oh, no, it was a... Sorry.
No, it was not.
One-way smoke from Zithic there. Oh, Zaki.
Peanut's the last one alive.
They
Above.
Peanut with the orb. He can do it. There is a player behind him. Slicer slices him down.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do there going to Mexico. 7-8 now. But again, it's close. This is again, it's not one that you can easily predict and say, oh, this team's going to go better than the others. If we look at the ADRs real quick though, C3 Peck has 112, Civic 117, Slicer 82, Saki on 68, Raspberry on 52, and Hap on 78, Molesto 99, Peanut 76, Bashful 90, and Lifebait on 59. Headshot percentages as well. Slicer is the one with the 80%. He's the highest one on the entire server at the moment.
Slicer.
But we'll just go back to the KADs here. Look, I think both teams are doing extremely well here. And in terms of kill difference, I always talk about kill difference whenever I'm doing these streams. There's not a lot of kill difference, but Lifebait, we should mention, does have 6 kills and 13 deaths. Now, Lifebait is a mini games mod, and I guess we're looking at here.
Yeah, this is raw jailbreak skill, pretty much. Mini games, you're more dancing around, bee hopping, but jailbreak's the real shooty, Rudy, gun and 2D game mode. Yes.
Yes, you got both those confused, and you should swap them around because that would make more sense. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Lightbait is underperforming. I think he can play better than that. I have heard him talk shit about his not talk shit, sorry, but talk up his game. So hopefully it
It looks like the
CT.
T side are going. Oh, incredible nade and Molotov by the CT side. Chunks about all of them. Double kill though from the T side, surprisingly enough.
It does, and Civic
This is-
and Slicer can count having that armor to save them for that.
It looks like T side's pushing in. Raspberry taken out. Live bait does not get Zithic. Oh, that was so close. It looks like CTs are pressuring on the site now.
Yeah, it's
Oh
nice
no,
control there from Civic.
Hap is all alone now. And he gets
5-7.
taken out.
Well, or maybe this is a T-side map all of a sudden. Who knows? But, we're only one round in now from the swap, and we'll have to see if anything happens. But CT team are going to go for an eco, whereas the Ts... Well, we got a bit of an SM... We got 2 SMGs... Oh, 3 SMGs now, 1 AK, and Saki still has a pistol, whereas the entire CT team are just going up the USP, so we'll have to see if this makes much of a difference.
I'll tell you what though, this tournament, just in general, I'm a bit surprised at the lack of trash talk. I feel like there'd be more copy and pastes than, there usually would be, but no, it seems not with the server 2 players involved.
Well, let's...
Bashful in the corner, Zithic doesn't check it, but Bashful, oh no. Bashful reveals himself too early and does get punished for it. Like Peanut in the back side, opting to hide, he does show himself though. Oh,
Civic
I
takes
think the CT side
fair
are
bit of
just
team
way
damage
too aggressive
from,
for kills at the moment.
Yeah, Civic took a lot of damage though from Saki's Molotov, so that's a bit...
Yes, and Zaki has indeed stated that Zaki on this day is now declared a retarded.
10-7.
And Peanut has responded with the high retard. That was not directed
Talking
towards
about
you,
and
Onions. That was
talking about
directed to the player
retards,
in
we have
game.
Onions here. What do you got to say?
You're overweight. You have a huge head.
You know what I can do now that
Yeah.
that you don't know I can do?
What?
I
That.
don't think. Oh, he does have permission to do that. There we go. Onions has been moved out. I'm sure he's moving promptly back.
What?
Yeah, I can move you out. That's it.
How?
Well, it's called asking a certain someone for permissions.
I'd love to know, Onions, how is your team preparing for the next match? Do you think you guys will be ready for it?
We are ready for it. Yes.
SEAL Team 6, that is a big match to play. It looks like they are a favourite from the match going by the Twitch chat so far. What do you think about that?
Yeah. They've only played one game together, and that was this afternoon. So.
So you think your team is coming up and strong, will be winning this one?
Look, I'd like to say yes. I think it depends on the map. Depends what map ends up being played.
Are we allowed to be
We've been
told
training
some
on-
insider trading here? What maps have you been playing?
Well, I mean, the map that we haven't been playing is Train, so that's one of.
The old Zonocle strategy, I see. Oh, looks like Zithic has just gotten a team kill. It is not a good sight.
No,
That looks like
that's not at all.
Zonocle may have just... Oh, no. I'm Mr. Sir Douglas, I believe... Who gave you move perms, was it? Counter?
Look, I don't like naming names because I'm no snitch. But the move perms, by the way, are only for the competitive channel. So,
Yeah, it's only for the competitive
yeah,
channel.
don't get your knickers up.
I tell you what though, guys, I do love Star Wars, and my favorite character has to be Chewbacca.
Wow, that was shit. That was really dog shit. I want you to know that.
Oh,
Well-
was it? Oh, was it Turtle Douglas? Oh, well then my favorite character is Turtle. Looks like the T side will be going for a banana push now. Though bad nade from Zithic does land right on loud bait though. Zaki, too tricky. They're always checking the corners. Smoke coming out. Peanut does get one with the deagle.
Now I've got something to show you after this game is done. It was requested by the Mr. Chewbacca himself. I will show this after this game is completed. I have now just finished.
Just a heads up for the Twitch chat. Mr. Maze snitches. There is nothing wrong with snitching. My favorite rapper 6ix9ine does it, and there is no repercussions.
Well, your favorite rap is a pedophile and a domestic violence committer. I don't know if that's a word I'm looking for at the moment, but
there is no issues, guys. Just repeating this, there is... Oh, looks like a nade was thrown at a teammate by the T side there. Interesting. There is no... Oh, here's Onions now.
again, what do you want, mate?
Listening?
Look, I bet you that you are freaking out for game 2, mate.
No.
Yeah, I can tell. It's just every time you're in the same room with someone who is of a different origin than you. That's racist as fuck. Actually, can we let's just keep moving on to
Okay, I'm just gonna leave the channel. Bye.
Bye. See you. Bye. I don't know what I was trying to say. Alrighty.
It looks like the T side will be... I'd love for J Money to be in here. It looks like the T side delete the VOD. Douglas, he doesn't have permission to delete the VOD.
No. Look, we don't delete VODs in here. We don't back on our words. But I'm a bit. I've had a lot on today, and my steak's getting a little cold. So we'll just keep on this match here. 12-7. We're looking for a CT win at some point, and so far since this half has began, it's all been T wins. So could we be seeing the boys carry this one through? Have to see.
It looks as though Twitch chat is asking a question. Counter.
Yep.
Have you heard of Domination Service Level 5 VIP?
Have I heard a level 5
Interesting.
VIP? Well, I have heard. I have level 4 at the moment, I think. I don't know when my thing's supposed to expire. Sometime soon.
Guys, level 5 VIP for Domination Service for a small price of $25 a month will get you Fortnite dancing emotes in-game, the legendary VIP tag on Discord, the level 5 VIP tag in-game, and you will have the backing of all staff members on your next application.
And
Guys, time is running out. You can only purchase this for a limited amount of time.
you know, I'm gonna distance myself away from your comments.
Use a quick. Oh, Onions has left the channel.
Yeah, he's just
Interesting.
joining that's the privilege of being a person who can join any channel. I guess. Molesto takes down Civic on side here. It's off the C3 Peck. Can he do anything, or will this be the first win?
Oh, it's like Mr. Turtle has joined the channel. Turtle, how is it going, brother?
Clarify for everyone, it's a donation, it's not a purchase.
Oh, it's not a purchase.
Of course Thank you so much for your clarification, Turtle.
Just a reminder, guys, you do not pay taxes on donations, you pay taxes on purchases. It's like Peanut will be defending the side alongside his fellow CT Bashful. Oh, C3 Peck on 4 HP. This is possible. They don't know where the T is, and Bomb is ticking out. So C3 Peck, does get taken out.
Does get taken out indeed. So it is the first win for the CT team finally. They need a few more though, because remember, it's only 3 more wins? 4. 3, yeah, 4. 4 more wins and the boys can take this home. And we can, well, go back to an early intermission, if that's what's going to happen. As you remember, I think last night when we had the under-18s versus whoever, that game, I think, lasted 20-21 minutes.
It's a very short game.
It
It was the shortest possible game you could have had, pretty much.
Yeah, it was a quick game. Like, if you need to go
16-0,
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be predicted with the amount of skill and caliber on that team, you know, pretty alarming.
Looks like the T-side will be going for a bit of a split this round. Though it does look like Hap is pushing up very aggressive through Banana. This could be an incredible punish by Hap. He does see 2, and he does get the kill on Zaki, and Mr. Molesto helps him out. Bashful taking out C3 Peck. Don't think Slicer can do this one.
Yeah, but Bashful heard Slicer use off though. Oh, Slicer will get that no scope.
Does
Beautiful.
get one though.
That's a beautiful no scope from Slicer there. Takes down Bashful. All up to Slicer though. 4v1. He's in Mexico.
Can he punish? Peanut does see the little tippy toes of Slicer.
I know where he is though.
Slicer does scope, doesn't get the kill.
12-9. CT is finally coming back, which is now 2 round wins in this half. Still need a bit more though.
Just a reminder, sorry, Smuck in chat, we have already had the LOL of the day today that was previously in Discord. There cannot be another LOL of the day.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Well, it's every day now. Domination Services is hosting a LOL of the day moment, where one moment during the day will be dedicated to LOL time.
Okay. And you're
Looks like,
my god, the T team!
These are eating this HE grenades and these mollies.
They are all
This
super
is not
low,
good for the
fucking
T
raspberry.
side. Oh, they're all weak. They're all Oliver Twists begging for soup here, guys.
Yeah.
It's like the T side can possibly pushing in. CTs haven't rotated fully just yet. With the CT smoked very well. Peanut does get one. Slicer is not too sure where he's gone.
Have a look here though. Peanut's going through church. Slicer's waiting for him. Oh, very good. Slicer taken down there by Peanut. While Molesto gets Raspberry. 3-2 now for the CTs. Oh, it's all up to C3 Peck. Can he do anything with his Deagle? He's still hiding. He needs to play for time here. He shouldn't really be peeking. That fire's going to drag him out though. He does go down. Does they have enough time to
Looks like the
defuse?
CTs are picking it up. Oh, he does get defused.
No kit. No kit, I don't think.
And it looks like, guys, just a quick moment in history. We have got a quick update for the Domination Servers lore. It looks as though Garda has had his classic rank removed.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Well, that happens when you get muted for adding.
So, guys,
Chiswell.
please record this in your diary as history.
Yeah, usually it's.
I'd love to see, guys. I'd love to see some Fs in the chat for such Garda
Well,
events.
if I may make a comment on that, if Garda wasn't a complete fucking degenerate and a complete embarrassment, then maybe he wouldn't have lost his classic member status. But who knows? What am I saying?
Yes, I am not commenting on that, and it looks like the T side will be pushing towards the apps area. It looks like Molesto getting a bit eager around the balcony
all
area.
Molesto
He
here.
does see Zithic pushing in a moment,
Oh, I
and he
don't think
doesn't
much
get the kill. He whiffs the shot.
there. Yeah, there's an all there in the apartment though. C3 Peck able to take down
Looks like the
Bashful.
T side is recovering though.
No CTs on A side. A is for the picking at this moment in time. The CTs are now trying to retake, but there are 5 Ts.
Hap's given away his location through the smoke.
He has, but we'll have to see if this can make any difference here. The CTs are all trying to check inside
Molotov
here.
coming
Lightbait
through
will
to
take down
Slicer.
Raspberry,
They
while
do
Saki
get
takes down
Raspberry
Peanut.
down.
Lightbait takes down another one as
Lifebait's
well.
doing it. Hap is taking extraordinary amounts of damage.
Yeah, Lightbait's coming back.
Doesn't hear the Molotov. Hap should get killed. He does get killed. Slicer. Slicer with the double. Incredible teamwork.
I think this is the closest match. Even if the boys do tie it off, it is still going to go down, I think, as the closest match I think we've had so far in the entire tournament. I'm pretty sure that every other game so far has not had that. I'll have to look through the Excel spreadsheet document that I have up, but
Though, how many kills does C3PEG have? C3PEG currently running with 25 kills. This could possibly be the intern mod game. You never know.
oh, it
I
definitely could
do
be.
believe, I think it's around 30 at the moment, the most amount of kills so far in the tournament. I'm not entirely sure.
No, I've got no idea myself, actually.
Looks as though the T side, it looks like they're loving this A side. If they're winning the rounds, why stop it now?
Yeah, why
It looks
stop?
like the CTs do have 3 towards the A. Bashful with the, Bazone. Can he get anything with Slicer?
Can't stop, why
Oh,
stop, though?
Slicer gets a pick. Does he pick any more off Bashful, though? He does not. Bashful with a kill.
Bashful
So
just spraying
Zithic
down
playing
the
around.
Bison.
C3 pick does not get anyone. Peanut taking down to 3v3. Zithic gets the double, though. Can Hap and Bashful defend the sides? T side. You see, this is what I was talking about before. They're rotating just right off the bat so quickly.
Yes, but this
Like
is what the
Zithic, he
S2
smokes a
representatives weren't
CT
doing.
and he's already on the side.
The S2 representatives weren't doing this before. They were taking too
So
long.
it looks like there
to
may
rotate.
be confrontation in mid from Hap. Does get the kill from Raspberry. Beautiful work for
All on
Raspberry.
Bashful. All on Bashful. Can he do anything here? He's able to get Civic for a little bit, though. He's on 12 now. But Bashful, I think, might be retreating and might be trying to focus on getting
Yes.
X picks.
Can Bashful recover his server 2 history and win this match? I don't think this round will be looking good for him.
No, I think he's going to say this AK. There's not really much he can do here. But he's probably going to try and get an exit frag from Civic because Civic's going to need to really move out. Oh, never mind. He's going to go back around and not going to do that. But I think Civic's going to get
This
caught up by the
could
bomb.
be costly for Zithic because he has to turn the corner, but
I think he's going to die.
it looks like he will live, yes.
That he will.
No, he does end up living, taking 1 point of health, I think.
Well, at least Bashful has an AK on the CT side. They're going to need this. It's 14-10. Remember, it just takes 2 more wins for the boys to tie this game off, whereas it will take 6 for S2 representatives. This is a close
Yes,
game.
and I seriously,
close.
I thought this game was going to go to overtime. Looks like the boys are taking this in incredible fashion.
Slicer trying to spawn a health
I'd
shot.
have to
That's not how it
say,
works,
though-
mate. That's not how it works. You can't do that, mate.
As much as I want this game to end, I can't wait for the next game because that will be, I think that will be tonight's decider. This will be the most viewed match next one. The
Yeah.
boys, it's Onion's team versus, was it Anthony's team from memory?
Yes, we will get. We'll go through the game cards that we haven't done in the stream after this game. Is done.
That's right, after this, yeah.
Yep, because we.
Like Slicer is
Also-
below balcony, Bashful on top, keeping a house. Hap does sneak behind him. Like the T side have got full control of B right now. Yeah, it looks like the CTs are unawares of where the bomb has gone. And it looks like Peanut is indeed complaining in Twitch chat that there is hacks going on.
Hacks. More
Similar
hacking
allegations to that of Coolshot and of Garda.
Yeah, if that's a guard.
It looks as though this is very much a dominating mindset. It's tournament. Bashful does get the Raspberry down though. Looking good for the T side potentially. Zithic whiffs a shot. Molotov on the bomb. This could be bad for Bashful. Gets taken out.
Again, we could be looking at 16-10 here at the moment. They need one more win.
Now
to tie
it
this
looks
off the
as
boys.
though a lot of the Twitch chat has started to type a lot of G's to the G, so it is potentially this game has ended. But you never know, guys. They could just be playing cheeky buggers on us.
Oh, they could always be playing cheeky buggers on us, but very well, it could be a GG after this one. We'll have to see how it goes. T-Team are going to take... I'm going to guess they're going to go through... Yep, they're going to go through mid to A, maybe? Or, no, Raspberry's on Banana with the bomb, but they might be trying to bait out B and get people to go through. But if they actually commit to a B and they were to rush it, they would have so much
Zithic
advantage.
he does see Peanut's arm. It looks like Hapap playing throws through the smoke. I think Hapap's going to get picked off here, surely. Hiding in the smoke, Livebear gets taken out of nowhere. Looks like Hapap is in the middle of smoke. He may be left dumbfounded.
And that's game.
Looks like the match is over. That's game.
That's game.
Well
That
done.
is game. 10-16 was the round. Oh, before I fully switch off there, actually, let's just go back to the main one.
Ooh,
Final
Prisma
scoreboard.
2K's drop.
Oh.
We'll move in the team captains from
Why are we
both
here?
teams, I
Oh.
believe.
Well, it's you're the team
hello.
captains. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
How are you
hello.
doing? Let's congratulate.
Can I say it
Saki.
again?
No, you can't say that
No,
word.
no, no,
Let's
no, no,
congratulate
no.
Saki on his win. Congratulations, mate. How do you feel?
Oh, just over the moon. It's an awful performance from the enemy team. They're shit. We're awesome. Yeah.
Yep. A lot of shit talking from you, but look, that's to be expected from a person of your caliber. Is there anything on the team that you weren't happy with, or were you just overall happy with the performance of your team?
I'm quite happy. But Blueberry, bit of a anchor there, but
Ooh.
we still managed to pull it through.
Well, if we go back to the scoreboard real quickly, we can see that Raspberry had 10-3-18, but 10 kills isn't an anchor, surely, for you.
Not too bad.
No, it's not too
Now,
bad.
Zaki, I do have a roaring question to ask. It is well known that you were on the member of the staff team.
Yes.
Now, you hadn't received the rank of Classic. Now, quick question. Have you been following up with the recent events during your match? You
Yeah.
probably know you have been. So you have been informed of Garda's loss of his Classic rank.
Wow. What
I'd
the
like to
hell?
know, Zaki, how does it feel to be alongside, with hand in hand with Garda now? You know, two peas in the pod.
Should be on your team.
Wow.
next.
What happened to Garda? How did he?
Now, Molesto, we'll get to you in a second, brother, but you need to hush to the puppies right at the moment.
Whoa.
Zaki,
Yes, sir.
do you think Garda will make a good addition to the Reformation Club?
Yeah, I think he should be the leader.
Yep.
No. Oh, to the leader. Now, Molesto, condolences to you, brother. You did end up losing this match.
Yes,
Now,
Phil.
Molesto, what do you think went wrong with your team?
So live bait. So he didn't play up to standards because right before this he decided, oh, I'm gonna walk over, pull our counter move, smoke some weed before we play comp.
Oh, did he actually smoke a cone
Okay.
before he?
Yes, he did.
Well, you know that you can't blame drugs on everything, mate. And look, I don't even know what a cone is. so-
We can for you.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. But look,
Now,
Molesto, point of the
oh,
sorry, I might say something, Kins. Molesto, point of the fact is though is that your team lost, and you're blaming Livebait. Do you think it's just in general that your team is shit, or you're just gonna?
No, I didn't. I said he wasn't playing up to standards. But
Okay,
like,
so
it's
what
a
do you-
whole team effort. We
Well,
tried
what-
at least. Good game to Zaki's team.
Well, what are you gonna do in retaliation to that? In regards to him, like, are you gonna reprimand him? Are you gonna like what? Let him go?
I'm gonna leak our Discord DM.
Ooh.
Molesto, well, that is in nature of you.
Well, actually, if I can
don't
make
know if
True,
that is
true, that's
the
true.
I have a
case.
picture of him eating a shit.
Oh, I can't bring Livebait in here. Fuck, I was trying to drag him in. Total, could you bring Livebait in for me real quick? Just real. Livebait, allegation coming out here from Molesto that you're high at the moment. Is that true?
Maybe not.
He said you had a cone. Yeah,
Uh,
alright, that's a no. I fucking
I'd
know
like
that
to
laugh.
speak into my lawyers at present, thank you.
Yeah,
To be
well,
fair, he may be speaking about a cornetto. You never know.
yeah, you never know. But,
It was a cornetto.
yeah.
We'll leave it as that, but I can't say anything
You're a
else. It's my
cornetto
lawyer.
live, babe.
Do you think that your performance-enhancing drug wasn't very performance-enhancing at all?
It's not designed for that, I can tell you that much,
Well,
but
yeah, I
I
know
think
that.
I went perfect. I reckon I should have top fragged. But Molesto being Molesto, made threats to me.
Fucking second.
He made allegations against me.
What would he say?
Okay.
Very
He
demoralizing, I guess. Was it live, mate?
yeah,
I didn't blame him or
It's very hurting, you know.
Yeah.
I'm about to cry, man. You know, it's just too
Get him
much
out
for
of
me.
here. You're joking, mate. I'll see you later, live, mate. See you, buddy.
no,
yeah,
Yeah,
worries.
but Chuck memes and media.
Yeah, well, I'll check memes and media later. But look, congratulations on your win there, Saki, and congratulations, Molesto, on losing. You're in the loser bracket now. I don't know who you're playing against after this, but maybe the next team you can maybe perform better. We'll have to see, potentially. Well, who knows? Anyway, I'm going to drag you out into the audience along with you, Saki. Thank you for joining us, kittens. I'm going to go through the game cards again because we didn't do that last time, and it's my fault. So we just had game one. We'll let game one do its little course here, as we had S2 representatives versus the boys, and as you know, it was 10-16 to the boys.
I think it's just a dark day for Server 2 in general. You know,
A dark day.
they've lost a member of their team, and now their team losing. It's just the server 2 representatives, and especially the server 2 players.
Yeah.
This will go down in history. Yes, I do agree with Osama here. It is a rip server 2 moment.
So
excuse
after the,
sorry.
Hello.
Can I just request that everybody ping Kepler in Discord and say, "You feeling the pressure yet?" and then a swan emote. Make him cake. Anyway, bye. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Onions. Okay, so game 2, which is going to happen at, I believe, 7 o'clock. So we're going to take an intermission very shortly. We got SEAL Team 6 with the captain Anthony. With his team has George, Kepler, Boink, and Magic's Boy. Dream Team Onions as the captain with Dr. J Money, Badang, J Preface, and Smug. Money is replacing Yurt, I believe, permanently for this competition, as Yurt is taking a little hiatus, and that's all good. We wish him that everything goes fine. And if we just look at game 3 real quickly, that thing just disappeared from my screen. We'll load up the image back up. Where is it? Here we are. And game 3 tonight, which is going to happen, I believe, at 8 o'clock. We have Chris versus the Elastic Spaxus. This is, I believe, the winners versus the winners.
This is the upper. This is the upper bracket.
This is upper bracket now. Now I don't know if whoever loses goes into the losing bracket or they are eliminated. We'll have to get Chewbaker's input on that. But regardless,
so
game 3 is Chris versus Elastic Spaxix. I'll just read out the things very quickly.
I've been looking forward to games 2, but sorry.
Yeah, we'll talk game 2 in a second. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to rapid fire these things through. Robert as the captain for Chris with T Slongy, Crystelia, It's Demo, and Sparky, and the ELSP with Sizz, IEP Trigger, LMNO, and Stormtrooper, which is game 3 at 8 o'clock. But we'll focus right now on game 2, which is going to happen after the break. Kittens, what's your predictions for this, mate?
For match 2, it could be up in the air, to be honest. And guys, this is if there's ever going to be a match you want to watch, it's going to be Onions versus Anthony. A current manager of the server versus a current operator. This is where call your mum, get your mum to download Twitch. Guys, you need to get everyone involved. Call your friends, call your siblings, get everyone for this match. This is Domination Server's history waiting to occur.
I mean, I don't know if your mum will want to watch. I mean, she's with me at the moment, and we're going to watch Netflix.
She said she was going to the shops.
Yeah, well, sometimes. Lightbait is DMing me, and I want to know what this is. All right, I'll read this out. Lightbait has privately messaged me. So at this stage, I can nor confirm or deny my drug use before the match. A statement will be given out to the members of the public at a later date. Lightbait is minigame staff, of course, which means he is largely irrelevant. But Lightbait, I think, honestly, one of the biggest weaknesses of this competition, Kittens, has been the total leniency here on the drug policy. I think we need to have these teams do piss tests before and after every game.
I agree, yes. We need to, you always hear about SADA getting all their P tests getting done. I just think, as such as an important tournament as the COVID-19 tournament for Domination Servers, yesterday we had the whole fiasco of unsportsman conduct. It's just something that the industry doesn't take lightly and we shouldn't be putting up with. I agree with the P testing introduction for